Okay, hello everybody. Representing Pinstock. Pure, almost pure happenstance. We all showed up wearing the same shirt. So, shout out to Fellowship of the Silver Ball in South Carolina. They'll hold a wonderful event that we were all at and we all kicked ass at, and it was awesome. So, we have just started Random Salience and Myrna Does Stuff. Thank you all so much for the follow. Flannel Cat, yes. We are getting to the pinball, but first, announcements. Dwayne, you are running this show as always. We are now officially halfway through.
We are. This is number 4 of 6. So
of 6.
If you made it out tonight, this is your first one. You can still come to 4, 5, and 6. and qualify for finals.
Exactly.
And points and all the IPA stuff. Even if you just want to check it out, learn what it's all about. Group match play, 2-hour duration, IPA scoring, so 7-5-3-1 in 4-player groups, 7-4-1 in 3-player groups. Extra balls are off, and we're here every Wednesday at 7. So 3 more episodes. We're gonna gather around while Sammy might have a little bit more introduction. We're gonna do a group photo. Jay doesn't want to be in it, so he can take it, and we'll just gather around Sammy as always.
Awesome.
But you do your things.
I am
Come
the
join
center
us,
of
though.
attention.
You are always, rightfully so. You've earned it.
Okay, so he's going to go off and do his tournament directy goodness. So, personally, look out Chicago. Literally just booked my ticket to Expo, so I will be there playing in the main, playing in the women's. I may or may not end up running the Classics tournament again. We will see how that goes.
Matt, get your purpleness over here.
So we will see how that goes. Where are we going for the photo here? We're going this way for the photo here.
Jeremy's hiding. Jay's not participating.
Yeah, so not the last weekend, but second to last weekend in October. 19th through 22nd.
Can't see Sean. There we go.
Which Sean? Pure imagination?
Fine. Willie Shonka.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, like I said, look out Chicago, because I'm on my way, and may or may not end up running Classics again, so fingers crossed. What else? OBX booked our Airbnb. We have like 7 of us who are going to all head out and crash together, and very much looking forward to it. Yeah, we got Dwayne, we got Matthew Stapleton, we got myself, Joe Albertson, who has commentated on the stream before, player out of Charlotte. We thank him for his help. And I think we have a few people out of the Triangle. Ellen and her husband, one of which who's been on stream. So yeah, anyway, we're going to get going here in just a moment. It is 7:05. We will go until 9:05. And what I can tell you first and foremost is Dwayne specially requested some PBR. So we're going to see how that goes. I will need to retrain my brain. I was trying Impossible mode on Mandalorian for the first time. If you're unfamiliar, it is hard settings across the board. Plus, you have like 10 seconds worth of holding the flipper up before it kills your flippers. So that is going to be a challenge to retrain my brain and go back to where things were. So yeah, that's going to be exciting. I don't know where I am, but I'm going to update some standings real quick.
Strike that. Reverse it.
Looks like somebody may not have been added, so we don't have matches yet. Hey Jeremy, you're close. You're close. Where's your Toy Story?
I've been emailing them since the beginning of this month. They said we'll let you know.
Oh
when it comes
no,
in.
are
Like,
you
it was supposed to be
serious?
September. I have a feeling it's going to be mid-October, if not later than that.
Well, best of luck.
What's crazy is they haven't sold out of the. Like you can go online and still purchase one technically.
Well, yeah, because who's going to close the orders?
Yeah. But
So,
I'm excited.
anyway, that right there.
I heard getting into wizard mode is not that hard.
That right there is Jeremy Weaver. I think I got that name right. I'm suddenly very unconvinced, but he has ordered a Toy Story from Jersey Jack, and we are very much looking forward to an unboxing stream courtesy of him. It was supposed to arrive like this month, last month, somewhere in there. Hasn't quite made it here yet, but that's okay. So Dwayne is going to be on PBR here. And I'm going to adjust the standings here in just a moment. But I will be off to play Godzilla, which I've not played in a little bit too long. Thank you, Sean. If you show up on camera, you got to commentate. That's the rule.
All right, hello, folks.
There
How
we
are y'all
go.
tonight?
Sammy's rule.
Glad to be here. Loving pinball in Winston-Salem. Love it all by.
Okay, so I think they're about to get ready here on PBR. So let's go to that stream and see what happens. Boom. Oh, and I'm third, so I'll hang out for a little while. Okay. So, not for
me whenever I'm in years after ball 3, ball 4 that I did this to myself. Is it always rock set? I know. It might be Jimmy Buffett.
So this might be the first time that Cat Lake, at least in a while, shows up on cam. Looking forward to her, because I know we didn't really poach her audience, but she pushed a lot of her audience our way, so I'm always happy.
Helps our view count tremendously.
Yes,
and
she
we
did.
are so very appreciative.
Yes,
Any of
we
the
are.
shares and follows, if you're out there, we love being here, we love having y'all, and that share was tremendous at the 4th Wednesday Durham, which, who knows, we could be there before the end of the year. I don't know.
Certainly hope so. Oh, no.
Sean always looking for a little under 100. Let's see what Wayne can do.
Okay, good luck, Dwayne. So we'll see if Kat actually wants to get on the commentary here. Every time I've asked her so far, she's just like, well, I've been streaming all day. Why do I want to keep going? Hey, Dwayne, who picked this game?
I did. That's
33, 34
36.
maybe? 36.
36.
My apologies.
It's a little blurry with the spider webs. It is spooky season, Sammy.
It's always spooky season.
Everybody had the same ball, but had pulled off 262. Comparatively to Sean and my own.
I
less than
might argue that Kat pulled out less than y'all. I don't think it came to a flipper. Oh, she said she got one flipper.
She got the screenshots. Yeah, 262 to 99 to 36.
Yeah.
And, my only flip that I received was something I told myself during practice. Do not chase my favorite target.
Oh, I'm up.
With the right flipper. What did I do? I chased my favorite target with the right flipper. Sean, mean bounce out. All right. If anyone wants to hop over, that is there. I will be right back.
I'll be honest, this game doesn't like anybody. But we've got a plunge. I think we hit a second rollover, and we've got flips on the ball, which already make this a better ball than most of them we've seen today. But that drain's pretty vicious, and it tends to suck the ball in sometimes. But Dwayne's actually got a game going here today. Getting the 200 points. This is a solid lead at this point, I believe. Just trying to get control of the ball. This game likes its out lanes, it likes its drain. But if you can flip it around the side and get it back up in the rollovers, it's kind of what you want to do. And then also hitting the the 200s is a huge help. Oh, God. And that's half the drain.
Thank you. So, a little better. Got some decent bounces. Let's see what's Cat's got. PBR, you're really trying to hit the upper left part of the play field. You've got 2 red rollovers and 2 blue rollovers. They light star rollover targets and pop bumpers for exponentially more points. Cat's Guts, 350 and climbing right now. So Cat is doing very well. Your highest value is really, you can see a yellow target that every switch is going to rotate from the left stand-up bullseye to the right center saucer to the right stand-up target. As that rotates. If you can hit the bullseye pin when it's lit, 200 points. Excellent way. Sean needs to change his music. It did not get him in the right groove, and he's a big fan of this. Sean loves PBR. The only person I've ever seen nearly roll over this machine. What does a rollover mean? As you can see, there are only 4 digits. Currently, Sean is at 0177. If you get to 9,999 points, the reel physically rolls over. It keeps up with it digitally. There's a cute little baby monitor in the bottom left corner of the apron on PBR, so you can keep up with tournament games, everybody's scores. But the physical reel only has 4 digits. Sean almost rolled it over. I mean, if you're going to have like a super wizard goal on PBR or Wonelli or Primus limited to 100, that would be it. Rolling it over to 10,000. Never seen it happen, but I'm sure it has. Not by me. Sean finding some control. 450. Working his way up on ball 3. Player 1. Little under 500. Into the pops. That's going to be some easy 10s because he's got 2 pop bumpers lit. Nice little bounces just to keep her floating. All right. And got himself some breathing room getting that ball back up to the upper play field. So nice little tip bounce just to keep it on the right flipper. Goes for a backhand at the left lit saucer. And we're back up top. Can he pick off a rollover? He does not. Into the pops. Points right under 700 and rolling. Very, very well played, Sean. All right. Some ball control on the left flipper. Tries to scoop it back up into those in lanes. A dangerous double flip, but does keep it out of the middle. And, ooh, now that shove. I'm going to have to either clip that. I wish I would have replayed that. That was awesome. And as you know, no good nudge goes unpunished. I am up, player 2, ball 3, and we'll be right back. Casco time. Thank you, Ken.
My pleasure.
So everything Dwayne just said, just hear it again in your voice. Just hear it again. I couldn't hear him, but Dwayne's, I believe, in second right now. Not far behind. I don't think I'm that far behind him. But at this point, he could either go for the rollovers or he can go for that 200-point skill shot. And the 200-point skill shot's kind of a big deal right now. But I have no idea if that was lit already. But now that 200 does nothing. Bouncing in the pops. Trying to keep it out of that out lane. Doing a good job there. Getting it on a flipper, which is already an accomplishment. Oh, ouch.
Ouch. That was a big ouch. Cleanish backhand to that saucer, and it did not land. It rejected out of the saucer and straight into the right out lane. So Cat plunging in, sitting at 460, 470, and down the middle. 491. Thumbs up to you, PBR. She was thrilled to be here. And up walks Sean, sitting a little under 1,000. Let's see what he can do with it. Popping the headphones back in. Listening to all the music. Excellent turnout tonight, Sammy. We got 13 players again and just a couple missing. We might break that 16-player barrier at some point. All right. Sean plunging in again. And nice. Just barely slips over to that left blue rollover. That's going to get him 75% of the way there for crushing time. If you complete all the blue and red rollovers, all four, you can shoot the saucer to go into crushing time, which is, I mean, if you want to declare that this thing has a wizard mode, that's it. You light all the reds, all the blues, shoot the saucer, and increase scoring for the remainder of that ball. And if you can do it twice, ooh, little flipper tricks, keeping it alive, sitting at 1546. And goes into, no, 3 of them. So, since he had 3 lit, goes for a bounce, but well played, Sean. 1696, so we'll be looking for about 1,000 to catch ball 4.
Okay, stepping up. Not having a great game of Godzilla, and that also means I have no idea where we're at. The only way to see all 3 or 4 scores, well, in this case it's 3, but up to 4 scores on this machine is a little tiny screen, essentially right under Dwayne's left hand. And unfortunately, that is not what he wanted. Not. Yeah, this is your reminder.
I'm excited about it. I still like PBR. I just love classics.
I do too.
Stripped down versions, and honestly, there's still the base map for everything you experience today.
Absolutely.
It's just layers and layers and depth built on to these basic rules. Like, shoot lit shots, get stuff lit, get into your high scoring, and, you know, don't drain.
It's finish the 4 lanes up top, spell the things.
Yeah.
It's, you know, there's a skill shot that's by far and away, like, so much better than the rest, but probably pretty difficult. Unfortunately, yeah, hard
Cat
feed
got
there
work
out of
done,
the
though.
slings. Yes, Cat is absolutely getting work done.
Sean looking up 1696.
Okay, opting for mostly full plunge. Unfortunately gets that far red lane, and oh no.
And we all have at least one of those on a
We
5-ball
all
game.
have at least one of those. Unfortunately, that's flipper fumble, which you know, makes it a little bit harder to stomach, but oh well. So here comes Dwayne trying to chase him down. Really, I think Dwayne just needs a few more pops. 3 out of 4 lit pops, those will add up very quickly. Good, big nudge. Hi V, thanks so much for joining. So that was a huge nudge to pop it off that bottom post and then right up into that 200 scoop. Plus 10 for every lit lane, so that was huge. And that will put him above Sean for sure. I don't know where Cat is sitting, but I'm sure Dwayne can give us an update here when he's done. Oh, it's flirting with that little side lane. And you know, when it rejects out of it, that's when you know you're in trouble. So he will drain out 1192.
You have to play 2 balls out of 5.
You got to play. 1192 is a decent score. So that's going to mean Cat has about 300, a little over 300 to go. Let's see if she can get, oh, flirting with that skill shot, but couldn't quite get it. Some good nudging off the top of that sling. There's kind of that back end of the scoop that'll send the ball any which way. There's another scoop there. That'll be 50 plus the 30. And just like that, Cat has about 100 to go. Looking for that scoop. That scoop will be in of itself 11:30. Oh, there is no bonus, so if you're going to go out Tilton. Oh, like right now. There it is. Oh, but that's okay, because actually she passed. 12:15. Congratulations to Kat. Walks away with the win. Very well played. Really walking away with against two of the powerhouse competitors here. Tournament director Dwayne Marchand and state championship appearance Sean Buter. So, how you looking in the state championships this year, by the way?
Say again?
How you looking in the state championships?
Oh, terrible. I've only competed here this year, so.
Yeah, I'm not doing great.
Yeah, I'm like 150th. Let's do some exhibition.
Yeah.
Put me in.
And speaking of why they're so good, immediately walking up to a revenge game, sitting there saying, yeah, I lost, and I really don't feel good about it, so let me do it again. Maybe it's you want to learn the feeds for next time. Maybe it's, I think Sean was up 17K. You know, I really don't know, but I can check. I thought he was at 7. Let's refresh, go to the standings, see how it all shook out. You must be right. Sean Buter took first, Cat Lake took second, and Dwayne Marchand with third. I stand corrected. Thank you, Hop and Flop. That is the downside of bouncing between literally the two furthest games from each other. So, yes, still quite a comeback. Absolutely did what she needed to pick up 3 points against Dwayne. And those points aren't just good for tonight. They will carry all season long. So, you know, it is a fight for every little thing. I need to head off to my own game, see if I can catch up to Matthew Stapleton, and we'll see what happens.
You know, I see these three playing here, and I think about the Harry Potter meme where Professor McGonagall's like, why is it always you three?
That needs to exist.
Well, I think I made the reference, damn it.
Wait.
You
I
muggle.
didn't hear the reference. I just heard Harry Potter and Pinball, and I was like, yes!
Well, I was referencing the internet meme where I see you, Imagination Sean, and Sammy playing, and I say, well, because it's taking forever, why is it always you three?
Oh.
Just like the meme.
Oh, this is actually over. Yeah, I got dead last with my choice for round 1.
But they can still do a Harry Potter machine so easily. Come on, 7 damn movies?
Yeah, there's a lot of material, a lot of good theming, broad audience.
Still going on about Harry Potter, Jeff?
Yeah, we want a Harry Potter machine, Sean.
All right, who's making it?
It'd probably be JJP, knowing them.
Yeah, I can see it. You know, they do have at least this one license with Disney for Toy Story, so.
And they had Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean, which I wish they'd make more of.
Right. But Harry Potter is a universal property, so who knows? I'll be curious. Good ball.
But remember, JGP is known for the long games. Look at Hobbit.
Oh, you could go through every book and choose different It'll take you hours to
So are we just waiting for people, or are we done?
What?
Are we waiting for people, or are you guys still playing?
Godzilla.
Oh, wait for Godzilla.
Yeah.
Or is Dwayne says Gojira.
Yeah, we're waiting on that. We're not waiting on this. I could have used this shit last game, Jeff.
Q Happy Gilmore, you eat pieces of shit for breakfast? I think when playing Paps, having Lazarus is kind of required to actually do good.
So Jeff, we've seen previews now of the 007 machine from Stern. What do you think?
I think it's be damn good.
I think it looks like a hell of a lot of fun. I mean, the proof will be in the pudding, of course, but
The only thing that's got me curious is that far left shot where you got the kind of like the Creature from Black Lagoon little thing going on there from the Thunderball.
yeah.
Don't know what the purpose of that is, but it looks interesting.
It does. I mean, again, we won't know until we know, right? But man, when I first heard the theme, I was worried they were gonna do some kind of off-brand Bond sort of thing.
I was worried they could do Daniel Craig, which is not my favorite Bond.
I mean, I actually love Daniel Craig as Bond, but Never Say Never Again was actually a off-brand remake of Thunderball, and I was worried that was the one they had gotten the license to. But it turns out they got the real thing. So.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know about the speculation for 007. I think it looks kind of fun.
It does.
And Gomez's first machine since Deadpool. Deadpool, when it came out, like, I was so shocked with the simplicity, but tricky fucking shots hidden
Yep.
in Deadpool. I think James Bond is going to have that essence.
Well, it definitely looks like it, considering you got two shots that connect into each other.
Right. I mean,
And one's villain and one is henchman. Cue Austin Powers henchman mode. I'm just happy they got the Aston Martin eject there. And we can actually get it without actually trying.
Now
Easy there, Spider-Man.
Dwayne putting up a good game, but house bowling because it's.
yeah, I mean, you're going to get at least 1, 2, or 3 crappy balls out of 5 on PBR. Getting a hold of it on 1 or 2 good balls, yeah, you soar.
Or getting 5 out of 5 bad balls on PBR.
In my best game ever, obviously, like 4 out of 5 of them were excellent, and I'm pretty sure I still had a house ball. Nice little bump to keep it alive, Sean.
So I forget his name, the one in the green there. He's a little upset at me because I pulled my typical Jeff pick up the machine, shake it, and put it back down and get only 2 warnings. And he tried to imitate me, and it didn't work.
Oh, well, see, it's your low center of gravity that keeps you alive on your brilliant shoves. They shouldn't exist.
They really shouldn't.
Like, Jeff will pick up a machine and just slide it, pick up a double, I will look at it wrong and get a double. So there's no middle ground, but you're good at it.
Yep.
We're talking about
Jeff's sliding skills.
Jeff's masterful slide save skills that shouldn't work according to the laws of physics.
I did have my game there, and then my opponent tried to imitate me, and with no success.
It's well, most of us have tried to imitate you with no success, and it's a unique skill, and that's a second.
Round 2 is done. Sean, if you want to play it out, you want to plunge it out?
Sure, I'll plunge it out. Let's play on, y'all.
Should be able to fetch, and everything else is in. We're going to bring you all some current results after round 1. And we're going to see where we're going round 2.
Caught up to Matthew Stapleton on Godzilla.
Ooh. Now, if you know anything, and you know Matt loves him some Gojira. So, looks like the winners, Jameson Younger, Sean, Jeff, and Matt are going to be on a group. We're going to update that real quick. Just from the colors. Ilya, Sean, Kat, and Jeremy. Sammy snuck into Ilya and Sean's group. Mindy, Dwayne, and Chris. And then Jay. So there's the spread. I'm going to do the actual official announcement for everybody.
Oh.
If my internet will work at all. Ceiling is atrocious tonight. All right, round 1 is done. Round 2 is live.
That's not what I wanted. I need Mando.
We're going to be moving the stream to Mando. Mando is going to be Jeff, Sean, Matt, Jameson, Playboy, Kat, Gilead, Jeremy, Stranger Things, Jay, Sammy, Sean Leonard, and Metallica, Chris, Mindy, Dwayne. We'll be right back. Thank you, Sammy. Mando it is.
Okay, so we are going to go away here in just a hot sec, and we will be right back. Thanks for joining. Okay, I'm gonna let Dwayne take lead on a lot of this adjustment here. My group has already started,
I think mine has too.
so joy for all of us. There we go, now we can actually see.
Down.
Oh, too far. Right there, let's zoom that in just a little bit. Okay. I think we're there. So let's let the winners win, and we're gonna run off. I'm gonna run off to Stranger Things. You tilted it. I'm gonna let you take over, buddy.
Gotcha.
I'll be back.
Do your thing. All right. Yeah, sure you do. Jeff trying to protest Mando. Sorry, Brett. Alright. Got Jeff plunging in. Mandalorian picks up a ramp. That's going to be progress towards lighting a mode. Okay, and picks up another left ramp. That's good to start his first encounter. Each encounter has 3 levels, and that is going to be the upper playfield with the upper right flipper. Alright, gets a big loop. That'll be progress towards a child mystery. Just a little bit of bounce to keep it alive, and I am up on my Metallica.
Okay, Sammy Bacon back in the booth. And I'll tell you what, things I'm learning. I'm really good on the ramps right up until I'm not. That's 2 games in a row, just cranking out ramps. And then the first miss leads to a drain. Hey, speaking of drains, Curse the commentator. There goes, not Sean, that's Jeff Leone. And letting the game know how he feels, as he is wont to do. I'm not actually sure if it picks up on camera, but it is certainly a thing that's happening. So, anywho, here comes Sean Buter saying hi to the world. He says it's Jimmy Buffett. It's the only songs that worked in the last game, so so yeah, clearly feeling pretty good about it. Goes for the short plunge skill shot, which is an option here on the Pro. Trying to gain some control, but instead flips it up the center ramp. That center is, takes a warning here. That is not going to come back. That is the risk of playing the skill shot on that upper flipper. And just like that, I am back up. I will be back once again.
Dwayne back here in the booth watching Matthew Stapleton on Mandalorian. Goes into his ambush and tries to hop it, keeping it out of the right. Oh, the curse of the ambush. Ambush is a tricky little mode. One inner right horseshoe activates it. You can try to time it out. Sometimes you can shoot up the center or shoot the right ramp to finish that really quickly. If you build and build and build an ambush, it is worth a lot of value. But it is, it's kind of a lot of jail. Very much so. So, up walks Jameson, player 4, ball 1, and I've got to hop back over. I will be right back.
Okay, here we are, back again, watching Jameson use his flamethrower. What's he got going on? Looks like he has a mode. Looks like he has a multi-ball. Looks he is in Ice Spiders. He's got his 2x playfield running. Looks like Jameson is doing everything that he needs to here. And there's a super for 12 million. Kind of shaking his head here going, nah, really? Not liking that feed, and that's 2 more feeds just didn't like. Is that going to be it? Ice Spiders, 24 million. Unfortunately, yes, it is. But that said, stepping up to ball 2, he is in the lead. 30 million to 5 to 3 to 1. So, may have put himself in a little bit of pinball jail, but we'll see here in a moment. So, Jeff stepping back up. Where did he go? He started his mode. Starting Deceive the Magistrate, one of my favorite modes for no other reason than it has my absolute favorite character, Ahsoka Tano. Big fan of Clone Wars. Oh, and I'm up again. I will be back. Well, if I eke out a win on Stranger Things, I definitely don't deserve it, but we will see what happens. In the meantime, Jeff's still flipping around here. Where is he going? Fighting the Magistrate. Oh, another hard drain there as I step up. Still, had that mode go in a decent amount of time, so maybe he did all right here. Looks like he's up to 67 million. Gonna leave a little bit of work to do for all the other players. We will find out here.
Mando can just be opened up. Everything's just got to be
certainly
set
can.
in place.
And see, the thing of it now is we have two players who have played a mode and a multi-ball and who might be in jail. We have two players who have not played either.
Yes. And you don't know if they've got their hunters or their scopes. Do they have that additional plus playfield X?
Exactly.
What multi-ball are they sitting on? Sean currently is sitting on 3, so that's Pirates. Pirates, heavy points. But, you know, one Boba Fett target is going to move that. What mode are you in? Do you stack them? And the big thing, bringing in that 2x playfield prior to starting your mode.
Well, and let's not get ahead of ourselves here. These players have to start these things and stack them.
Yep.
Like, just because you've got it lit doesn't mean you're ready to go and we'll collect all these points. So,
Mando has a tendency to be hardcore sling outlane.
yes.
He's got very broad outlanes.
Yes, it
Wide
does.
open slingshots, not a lot going on in the central 2/3 of this playfield. Everything is, you know, arcing up to the top third on the left and the right and center. So if you're down in the bottom half of the playfield, you're pretty much always in danger.
Yeah, absolutely. And I wouldn't necessarily call it a fan layout, but it's really not that far off from it.
You're not wrong. Fan layout, perfect descriptor for what that is. Sean goes into his Ice Spider. He does flamethrow it, so he's got a playfield multiplier, and each shot has the potential for a 4x value for modes and multi-ball shots.
Making real good use of his ball save here. And you know, some people can get away with that. Some people like taking wild shots and, you know, hoping for the best. Some players are better off using that ball save, skillfully draining, and keeping the playfield clear.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, it looks like Sean is drained out of his multi-ball, but he still has his mode running, has an encounter ready, nails it right there. And he has still got a 2x playfield bonus, and that will be big. Looks like he got a shot off.
We did. Got into the bonus level and then drained, which happens a lot on this, especially in that upper playfield. Destroys the Imperial base for 5.7 mil. 70.3 off the mode alone, just like that, 114. Player 2, ball 2 on Mando. Oh, I shouldn't have looked over at my game on Metallica. I'm getting annihilated.
So I may have won, but if I did, scores were real low.
What game were you on?
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things?
The 2 games in a row now, I can hit ramps in like 5, 6, 7-way combo and then drain it as soon as it matters. So, hey Sean! Hey Sean! Not sure how Stranger Things finished up, but in the meantime, we've got Sean here. Sean's got his scope going, collects it. That's going to be another playfield X, and looks like he lights a mode at the same time. This could be huge points right here. Takes a forehand shot at it, not necessarily the smartest thing to do. On a defensive flip, captures Mithril. Look at this, folks. We now have a full 6x playfield multiplier. Goes into the Foundry, having finished the hunt, and we'll have a mode coming out of this. Sean Buter, the world at his fingertips. What does he want? Thinking about that Atta-ball, not a bad choice by far, but he is a little far from his multi-ball. So Sean taking a gamble, thinking he can make it all the way there to use that Atta-ball. So goes into his next mode, trying to survive here. There he goes, there's one shot. He's in another hunt mode. Sneaks into the upper playfield, doesn't get a whole lot out of it, but we'll get some points. Tries for the backhand, can't quite make it. Fighting for control once again. Takes another mode shot, 2 mode shots. This is going to be huge. This is 21 million with that 6x. All of these, yeah, he is up to 193 million just like that. Let's see if he can backhand. Yes, he can. That's another 42 million. Follow that up. Defeat Crate Dragon has one more. You know, I'm not even sure what's going to happen if he shoots that right orbit, because he's already got his full playfield multiplier. I guess it'll just give him the best car. So Sean fighting for control, finally finds it, forehands the scoop. This is another 21 million. And looks like that will end the mode. Sean Buter draining out of the scoop, just kind of shakes his head. It's like, yeah, I think I'm good with that. As you should be, Sean. 16 million in bonus, up to 306 million. Very, very good game. And he has a ball to go, folks. We are still only on ball 2. So Matthew Stapleton stepping up. Also going for that, not quite a full short plunge, but the sneak in medium plunge, I suppose. Very good catch out of that orbit here. Backhands the scoop. That'll be step 1 of getting his mode ready. Just survive that feed. Good nudge coming out. And Razor Crest is lit. He has 2 shots for his mode. There's one of them. That scoop will spot a mode shot. So now he starts it just like that. Another defeat the magistrate. Good catch. Oh, and he bricks the shot to start his multi-ball. But that's where he is going next. It's ready. Center ramp. There it is. Ice Spiders. Lights his 2x. Sorry, uses his flamethrower. That'll light a one-time use shot multiplier. What he really wants now is to start that 2x playfield, and there it is. Now, shots that are on fire are 4x, and looks like he has a couple jackpots to go. He's got the scoop, and he's got that right orbit. And looks like ball save is probably gone, probably down the 2 balls here. Matthew just fighting for control, saying, give it to me. Just come on, let me take my shot. So close, so close. Fighting, there he goes. Okay, unfortunately, he has 2 balls in the same flipper. Going for a transfer there, just barely. There we go, that's where he wants to be. Looking for that right orbit here. I have yet to figure out where that right orbit is. It is not easy, but that is the only jackpot he's got left right now. Takes another shot at it, can't quite find it. Unfortunately, that will end his multi-ball. Takes one more shot for the road. Can he get it? No, but he does get a mode shot, and mode shots are where the real money is at. So, 1 mode shot, inner orbit there, still in the 2x playfield. Oh, and he hits it too cleanly. It doesn't register. That's a problem on this machine that, you know, you kind of has to rattle around up there for this. Okay, thanks. Okay, so somebody on my group there is like, hey, yeah, we got those scores corrected for our table. And I'm like, I didn't know what the scores were in the first place, so I'll trust y'all. So anyway, Matthew Stapleton has another mode ready, has his encounters ready, opts for the encounters. So this will be upper playfield. Unfortunately, the illumination makes it a little bit hard to see, but there are 3 phases with lit targets for each of the phases. Oh, tries to catch it out of that left orbit. Pops it into a post, right to an out lane. Still, very good ball, Matthew Stapleton. Looks like he's getting set up for one ball to go. Needs to about double his score here. And we will see where we go from there. So, but first, player 4, Jameson stepping up. Gets a sneaky skill shot coming out of the coming out of the orbit. 2 left orbits in a row. And lights the child, collects the child, gets a super spinner, lights a playfield X. Let's see where he goes from here. He has 2 more for his Razor Crest hurry up. Oh, Drainbow. Up, yep. Sorry, buddy. That's just how it goes sometimes.
Just do a fetch. Someone told me Stranger Things wrong. You did win. It was Sammy
Okay.
J. It was wrong. They told me J is Sammy Sean, but you did win. So congrats.
Awesome.
I am playing terribly tonight, but I'm having a fucking blast. And we're on player 3, ball 1, Mando. Nice.
The other, yeah.
Oh,
No,
wow.
yeah, the other way around. Ball 3, player 1.
Thank you. Sean looks like he had a really fortunate ball 2.
Okay. DG Benke, thank
Oh,
you for the
wow.
follow. Pretty
Thank you.
sure we know who that is.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's a little ominous in the handle, but hello and thank you very much. Good to see you.
David, no progress, no meaningful progress yet on making things wireless.
Myself and win a game.
However, have another hot date tomorrow to try to get that nailed down. Still working on it, still haven't forgotten to update you on it. I will certainly let you know what happens. In the meantime, we're playing some pinball here. So, not Jameson, Jeff, the other J. There we go. Shooting around here, looks like he has a hunt going, and certainly hitting a lot of shots. Oh, make it around. There he goes. So some good little baby taps there to keep the ball going up off that outlane post instead of down into the outlane. Just a little bit of control here. Just flips a little early. Oh, and there it is. Showing the machine the true love that Jeff has for it. So with that, Jeff will drain out at 80 million. Only good for third so far. Jameson has about 40 million to go. Hello, Shannon. Thanks so much for joining. Haven't seen you in a while. Sean looking over at us is like, yeah, I'm ahead by 160 million. Yeah, I don't trust Matthew. And honestly, after the number of comebacks that Matthew has put up against all of us, I wouldn't either. So there's another sneaky skill shot. So Sean is making progress towards, well, Sean will stop all of his progress and have a chance to light the ambush. Something a lot of people tend to just time out. Okay, now it is timed out. Does have a scope ready. Collects, okay, just like that. Oh, he might not get his scope. I don't think he knew it was coming. Times it out, unfortunately. That will bring his encounters back. And he still has a mode lit on the scoop, but that could have been a whole lot of points from that playfield multiplier. You hit your scope, especially your first. You have to hit the right or the inner orbit the target between the orbit and the right ramp or the right ramp itself, and that'll give you a 2x playfield multiplier. And speaking of, Boba Fett targets will give him another, so he is now in 2x for everything. Backhands that right ramp, combo into the left ramp there. Will play his next level of encounter, and it's a little hard to see with that bright white light, but basically green shots are progress, red shots are misses. That's all you really need to know there. There's sort of a fan of targets. You only have one flipper to flip at them. On the Pro version, it's all angled with the rest of the playfield. In the Premium LE, oh, and there's a tilt, trying to prevent a drainbow. Up to 338. Well done, Sean. You remember this guy? Are you talking about Sean? DG? And yeah, it's funny. You know, in the triad and the triangle or whatever, like, explaining game rules even during a match is like not a problem whatsoever. Just a lot of camaraderie because of it. It is just a little bit different at Abari. Things are a little bit more competitive there. Not to say the level of play is that much higher, but you know, just a little bit different ambiance they've cultured, and that's perfectly all right. So, Matthew Stapleton stepping up, has his good nudging to keep that ball safe. Fighting for control, there it is. Timed out his Razor Crest hurry up, so he can now make progress for his second multi-ball of the game. And it's not the cleanest feed out of that left orbit. It will often pop into that left sling there, but can still certainly be worth it. So stepping up to the Foundry, what does he want? Decides he wants a flamethrower. Hold it to sweep from right to left. That'll set all of his shots on fire for a one-time shot 2x multiplier. So, oh, watch the Dreambow. Okay, very good. Good defensive flip there up the right ramp, which is a mode shot. Picking through the mode shots here. Fighting for control. Stapleton showing the love. Yeah, so it's funny. Dwayne and I rolled in, just happened to be wearing the same shirt. And so when Matthew got here, it's like, dude, please tell us you're wearing the shirt. And he's like, oh, it's in my car. It's like, go grab it. We need to all wear it. So yeah, we've got 3 people rocking that Silver Ball, Fellowship of the Silver Ball love tonight. So, and just like that, Matthew has started his second multi-ball, used his flamethrower. So the first time all of these shots are hit, that will be a 2x. So it needs one more Boba Fett target. There it is. He is now in a 2x playfield on top of the flamethrower. Thank you so much, DG, for tuning in. Oh, that's hard to say. I want to call you DJ. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the follow, and hope to see you real soon. So Shannon, it is absolutely worth the trip. It was a blast. Everybody was so nice, so welcoming, and just made the weekend so much fun. Definitely worth a chance. Worth a trip if you get the chance. That's the right way to say that. So in the meantime, Matthew Stapleton unfortunately drains out of his multi-ball, but good progress, up to 225. Has about 100 million to go here. Is going to time out that time out that ambush mode. Now has... Oh no! Fighting for control, couldn't quite find it. And just dribbles the ball down the drain. 5x bonus. Sorry, 5 million in bonus, up to 231. He's walking away a little bit dejected, but that is still a very good game. So, Jameson stepping up. His first benchmark is 50 million points away. He will start his encounters. So level 1. And the ball did not drop. Oh, there it goes. Okay, now it dropped. So again, a little bit hard to see, but green shots are hits, red shots are misses. Looks like he makes it to round 2. So looking for, like I said, the magic number is 50 million. But 42 million at this point. So quick trip to the encounter there. Let's see if he decides to just keep plugging away at those encounters or if he's going to switch and start going for a mode.
Benefits from both. I mean, mode is points. Really, just always want them.
Encounters level 3 is points, you know?
Oh yes, if you can keep that bonus running once you complete encounter part 3, episode 1, part 3, it's huge points.
Oh, careful with those outlanes. Oh, very good. Just misses the scope.
Goes over the scope. It's that time.
Oh, it hits an orbit that time. You know, that's second time we've seen that this match. So there he goes, starts his 2x playfield, hops into a mode. This is really where the points are going to be found. There's 10 million right there.
5.6, very nice. Up the middle, and now one more center ramp is going to get his Razor Crest hurry up. Knocking that out. Gives you every opportunity to advance to the next multi-ball. 6.5 off the left ramp. Mudhorn and start bonus level and falls.
It's not quite
right back
there.
up. Right
back up.
Right back up.
He's on his level 3. Oh, can't quite make it. Oh
And
no, and a drainbow across. He is 8 million away. Will his bonus do it? No, it will not. Oh, Jameson, heartbreaking.
2, 3, 1, 4.
2, 3, 1.
Oh, and they disappeared.
Thanks, 1, 4. There we go.
All right. Round 2 is done, and we're gonna go ahead and announce before we move the leaders. We'll know who they are. It's right there. Very nice. Guessing right here, correct? Because it's the 4-player. It's always going to be with Swiss. All right, we're going to move to Metallica. Metallica is going to be Sammy, Matt, Sean, Jeremy. On Playboy, Jeff, Jameson, Chris. On Willy Wonka, Dwayne, Kat, Ilya. And on Iron Maiden, Mindy, Sean Leonard, and Jay. So we're going to slide over to Metallica, and we will BRB.
Quick shout out to YYZ Rush 2112. Not sure if that's Pinball reference specifically, but it is a machine. Unfortunately, we do not have it here. But thank you for joining. Hope you have some fun. We're going to go away here and come right back with some Metallica. Okay. Oh, definitely got to fix that score cam. Moving from those moderns to the DMDs. Just something you just gotta figure out. There we go. Looky there.
Maybe go down.
It's great what a little exposure can do. Yeah, you're good. We're good.
We're good?
Yep. So I believe I'm up first. So I am going to try to update the rounds here before I actually get started. And then maybe I can bring Matthew. You want in the commentator booth? You want in the commentator booth? You know what you're doing on this game. I believe in you.
So we'll see what Sammy goes for. That was a tough ball.
Fucking wonderful decision. I tried to go for control, popped it into the left outlay, and full plunge, somehow got the super skill shot.
Oh, wow.
After the ball save, and it was up the ramp, so I was doing ramp to piston.
Gotcha.
Popped it in the bottom of the left sling, straight down the middle. That was all my fault. That was so bad. Oh my god. Speaking of one's own faults, oh god, ready for end of the line? Shannon, you believe in us in a way that nobody has ever believed in us before. Especially after those two first balls. Dear Lord, what's wrong with us? But that's okay. It's a 3-ball game. We will be back. By the way, Shannon, are you going to be at Expo or Flippers? Those are both of the only travel left on my calendar for the year. I know Drew has bowed out of Expo, but will be at Flippers. So would be nice to see you. We'll see what happens. Flippers, hell yeah, that's awesome. I am doing my absolute damnedest to get this rig wireless. Before Flippers. Because, dear Lord, do we want to stream it. Oh, Derby, you absolutely are. Flippers is awesome. Super 6, I'm not sure I'm familiar with that. Is that another one of those Wisconsin District 82 crazy, like, 5-day weekend events? I am talking to the chat. In the meantime, I am ignoring Sean's play here. Starting Sparky. That's awesome. Oh, Shannon, that is awesome. I really need to make it up there. I would really, really love to. That sounds like such a cool place. You know, I've met Tom 2 or 3 times now, and he seems like a genuinely good guy, so would be nice to go up and support them. So, in the meantime, there's an extra ball for $2.5 million. Looks like Sean has a lot of things going for him right now. There's a lot of his things collected, his crank it up things, has finished off his coffins, finished off his switches, has most of his grave markers lit, starts a 2x, gets a playfield multiplier, gets an add ball, gets a super jack. This is how to play Metallica. Friends and foes, this is how it's done. So looks like that'll be down the 2-ball play here, but I believe that's three shots that are flashing for his hurry up, his coffin hurry up. Yeah, okay. I can understand not going to Expo in favor of a birthday. So, and then doing in-desk, that's another one I really want to get to, but not going to happen next year, but maybe the year beyond that. We'll find out when we get there. So, Sean, now up to 25 million. Backhands that drop target, starts the hurry up. Let's see if he can collect that. Will lock in all of his things. And I never really know what to call them other than things. But for those of you who are unfamiliar with this game, 4 inserts at the bottom. You have your grave markers, your switches, your coffins, and your snakes. You light a main shot with the red arrow, then you hit one of the shots associated with the grave markers, switches, and snake to light that thing on that shot. And collect however many to get to your crank it up, and that's where the real points are made. So with just a few shots, Jeremy Weaver stepping up into his grave marker multi-ball and really turning the screws, putting some pressure on Matt and myself. So, as the 2 players who have made no progress, I suppose any amount of progress is putting the screws on us. But that's all right. So, just like that, before the ball save is even gone, well, I suppose he got his out of ball here, but under ball save, he now has 2 of his 4 things. And unfortunately, that'll end his multi-ball, but he does have, looks like his right orbit is lit for the hurry up here. So shoot the grave, not the grave marker, shoot the coffin, and that will lock in your things, not just for the rest of the ball, but for the rest of the game. At least until you collect every hurry up and go into seek and destroy, but that's a different story. We'll get there when we get there. So, up to 13 million, almost 14. There's another snake here. Just needs his coffins left. And we will have a crank it up. Now you've heard that term on Aerosmith as well. It is a little bit different. And on this machine, crank it up is a mode unto itself, sort of like a mini wizard mode. You play 4 of them to get to, I think you have to do a couple other things. Shannon will have to correct me here. But basically you do it enough times, you will get to end of the line. Jesus, Dwayne. Hey, buddy.
I've been there for a while.
Too involved in the pinball, sneaking up on me. I'm going to let you take over, actually, for a little bit.
Taking over for the one, the only, Sammy Bacon. We are watching Jeremy Weaver sitting at 16.76, 17 mil and climbing. And we are on player 4, I'm assuming ball 2. Maybe ball 3, probably ball 2. All right, he has escaped into his next electric chair multi-ball, so he's going to be looking dead center for a lot of Sparkies. Crank It Up is lit. Phenomenal. Stay alive. Don't till 20. Oh, that is ball 1. I have misspoke. Sorry. I was somewhere else on a different game. Yes, that is correct, Shannon. 4 individual Crank It Up modes: For Whom the Bell Tolls, Fade to Black, Battery.
Hey, it's me.
Hi.
I don't know why that's not updating.
Oh no. Okay. Sorry, something is not updating on the stream right now. Well, frozen here on the projector, but yes, 4 Crank It Up modes, each individual. You've got to light all 4 boxes, all of your crosses, all of your electric chairs, all of your coffins, all of your snakes. If you do that, that will light your scoop. It'll be flashing blue. And Sammy throwing her hands up. Not good. I've got to slide back over to my ball.
Evening, everybody. This is Sean Beater, America's favorite pinball player that nobody knows about. Yeah, we're in the middle of Metallica here, and wow, a heck of a show from Sammy, or excuse me, from Jeremy on that last ball. Matt, of course, always a threat, and we're seeing right now. If Matt can make up the distance on this graveyard multi-ball. Yeah, something interesting to note when he comes up, Jeremy has Crank It Up lit. He comes up after me. I'm player 3 on this one, so I'll have my ball, and then Jeremy has Crank It Up. Hopefully, I can get Crank It Up lit, or at least some other multi-ball. But I'm kind of in jail right now, so we'll see. Currently, Matt has the relight lit. If he can hit that snake, which he just did. He gets 2x, and he gets another ball, and he gets a ball saved. So we're into different territory now. Graveyard, of course, one of the multi-balls you can stack, although I don't know that Matt is necessarily in position to stack a multi-ball. I think he's just trying to keep things alive and score some points, given how ball 1 went. Getting that extra ball bonus, key in scoring points, of course, in a tournament, because man, it's worth a lot of points. 2.5 million on this one. Matt is up to 14 already, and his multi-ball is not over yet. So, he hasn't done a Sparky, he hasn't done a Snake, although he does have Snake lit for 2x again. So we could see the scoring change a little bit. An excellent save and an excellent shot there. Wow, 1.6 just for that shot. Holy crap. I think this is going to be one of those games, y'all. Games versus good players. And games that make you come back to pinball. Matt's doing an excellent job of bringing those points in. And that was a hell of a graveyard multi-ball. Quick drain there, but an awesome ball. Truly an awesome ball. Gonna leave you, it's my turn here, so gonna leave you all with the capable hands of somebody. But I don't know who that person is, so we'll see y'all in a few minutes.
You had a healthy ball 2. We are on player 3, ball 3 Metallica. Player 1 at 2.8. Matthew 27.5. Sean currently at 28.3. And Jeremy at 28.4. The exact same and no ball save. Sean extremely not happy with that. Can't blame him. It timed out. What are you going to do? Fortunate thing for Jeremy Weaver here. He's plunging in with a crank it up lid at the scoop. You can see that strobe on the that blue light on the right scoop. He's got all 4 of his boxes ready. Mike, no, and no.
Wow. I'm shocked in general.
So, Sammy Bacon about to walk up to player 1, ball 3 on Metallica, sitting at 2.8. Player 2, 27.5. Player 3, 28.4. And player 4, 29.9 with a crank it up in the pocket. So, Sammy? Here, and you're on deck. I'll slide over here so you're closer, but one thing's for sure, don't count Sammy out. Sammy knows Metallica. She knows the secrets. I think she had a really ill feed ball 2 and apparently ball 1, but
Yeah, we both had about the ball 1 that Sean and Jeremy just had.
gotcha. So a nice little post pass from the right to the left that's typically clean on Metallica machines, depending on how they're set up. So safe to the post and going for the back end on the graveyard. And she says that hurts. And it does. So Sammy going to be guaranteed 1 point at 6.7 for that. Matthew Stapleton walking up 27.5. He's going to take his time and look through his menu. No problem with that. It's a good way to see what all you've got ready. Do you have locks lit? How much do you need on the captive for a coffin multi-ball? Graveyard does not carry over. Matt needs snakes really hard, and I did. No. Matt confirming. See, Sean, you're up.
Anybody equip it?
Huh?
Anybody equip it?
It's not really worth clipping. He looked through his menu to see what he needed left to lock a ball, and
Roll it out.
and then legit got a sling hard drain bow as the ball save timer went off. Like, it was absolutely brutal. It was. Sean picking up a $750,000 for his skill shot, 29.2. still needs to put some pressure on Jeremy Weaver, player 4, ball 3. Needs about 2 soft shots or 1 solid big move. Picks up the double deservingly, leans into it just a bit, and just like that, there's a lot of wows, and yeah, for the sake of everything, Sean says just feel free to plunge it out. He did not expect that tilt. I'm going to bring you some updated standings. Yeah, you're good. You are safe, my friend. So hello, Dwayne Marchand here. We're about to start round 4 of episode 4. I need to plug in a couple more results, so just bear with me. That was going to be Jeremy, Sean, Matt, Sammy. Correct? Jeremy, Sean, Matt, Sammy? Jeremy, Sean, Matt, Sammy? I need maiden results. Do we have Mindy, Sean, or Jay? Jay, how did Iron Maidens shake out? Mindy, Sean, Jay? Huh? Mindy got first.
I got second, Sean got third.
Mindy got first, Jay got second, Sean got third. That is correct. All right. Save results. I'm going to update these, and we're going to get the next round started. I will have to refresh that. So, the winner's circle on Stranger Things. We're going to have Matt, Jeremy, Jameson, and Sean. Pure Imagination. Family Guy, Dwayne, Jeff, Sammy. Gross. PBR, Ilya, Self, Mindy, and Metallica, Sean, J, Cat. So, after I read those out, let me refresh these standings very quickly. There you go. And that's where we're going to go. So we're going to slide you all over to Stranger Things. We're going to be following the leaders, and that's going to be Sean, Jeremy, Jameson, Matt. And we will BRB. Thank you all for joining Triad Pinball. See you in just a second.
Hey there, Skullbox. I'm having a good night. Not playing well, but I'm having a good night. Hope y'all are doing okay. We're gonna bring you some. I can adjust that myself. Let's change the matches while I'm here.
Phenomenal, Sammy. Has anyone told you how phenomenal you are lately? You're phenomenal.
I feel like I'm being patronized, and I'm not entirely sure why.
It was genuine and earnest. It was heartfelt. Feel this.
I feel like that's one of those, it's not a lie, but it's covering the truth for moments.
No. You're reading into it wrong.
Probably. It's been a lot of that today.
Yeah.
I love you, buddy. One way or the other.
Slide a bit down, maybe? No?
I got it.
She gulped it.
We'll
And
do
boom.
that. And
go.
boom. And oh God, we're on Family Guy, aren't we? Am I up first? No, you're up first. Go away, Dwayne. Okay, let's plug my laptop in here. Depending on how these games go, we may very well have another 5-person round. We will find out here in a moment. So first up, Matthew Stapleton plunging right in. Looks like he that's already 2 shots to the left ramp. He's about to start a mode here. Already starts his bust out. And he is well underway. Let's see if he can get a mode in. Has one of his 2. There he goes. Now his lock lid. This is a premium version, but I do believe that the ramp has been disabled. The little magnet ramp at the top of the left ramp. So should be backhandable. Don't quote me on that, but we'll find out. And Matthew trying to forehand it, which is the safer option if you're not sure. So fighting to, just hit a shot. Hits that little dead end shot next to the ramp that will spot one of his orange shots and light a mode. He is in Barb's Not Here. One of his main mode shots has Barb. The rest, well, she's not there. You'll get some points, you'll get progress. Or really, you won't get progress, you'll just get to find out where else you should be shooting. So unfortunately, Sling left out lane there. I saw it a lot when I played this earlier. Those slings are sensitive, they are fast, and they are mean. So, still, 20 million, not a bad ball one, has got some progress. Hello, Dwayne. I'll let you, well, I guess Jeff is playing. It might take a while, but...
on deck on Family Guy. I mean, you never really know with Family Guy.
Never
it's
really
kinda
know.
Out there. Back to Stranger Things, Jeremy Weaver walking up. Matt Stapleton put up 20.4.
Yes.
Jeremy sitting at 6 and climbing. Got a little bit of progress on left ramp, and right orbit. So, congrats. First Demogorgon's ready.
I'm gonna let you take over here.
Gotcha. Nice little pickup on the left. And goes into Morse code. Morse code. You can shoot your left orbit. Your spinner is hidden at the entrance to the left orbit. That is going to be a lot of switches for Morse code. Your best option aside from that is the right orbit. If you complete the right orbit, you fall into the pop bumpers and more switches. You've got to complete the Morse code signal. You can see a little power bar on the top right of the score cam. As that builds, you're getting all the switches you need to complete this mode. So Jeremy Weaver at 17.5 mil and climbing. Nice patience. That should finish off Morse code easily. So right now we should see him collect a drawing. There it is. Friends don't lie, never ever, no matter what. That was the Morse code. And he nailed it. Picks up a mystery right after. That's good because it's not going to add time. He might actually get good stuff. Evolves Dart, raising his value 3,000 per pop. And I am up on my ball 2 on Family Guy. Someone will be right back.
Oh, thank you, Dwayne. This is Sammy returning to the booth here, just as Jeremy starts his telekinesis multi-ball. And that is a lot of jackpots already underway. Collects a drawing, that must have been from his mode. Let's see, has collected enough jackpots, has lit a super on that scoop there. He can collect a couple left ramps to double and or triple that Super Jack collects. But honestly, I found even if you shoot for it, more often than not, a ball is going to fall into that left scoop. really more of a saucer. Fall into that left saucer before you can really get a whole lot of value out of it. And just like that, from a ricochet, collects the Super Jack, collects a drawing. That'll help towards his bonus. And most importantly, relights those jackpots, so now he can plug away once again. Bit of flipper fun there in the middle. Wouldn't necessarily call it a fumble, but ball did get caught on the underside and drained down the middle, but still in a 2-ball multi-ball, and Jeremy's still determined to make good use of it. So, good, another shot there at the left ramp, and is now back into a second round of Super Jacks. So, left ramp to pump up the value, left saucer to collect.
That's absolutely correct. You can get singles, doubles, and triples at the left ramp, so that's the double. He can shoot it one more time to get the triple, and that builds the value up until the super at the left saucer. If you pick up the third ramp, which he just did, the only remaining shot, and he just snuck into it, is the left saucer for a super. It's going to be probably +2 drawings for getting the triple super jackpot.
That was his second collect. I'm not sure if it'll give it to him. He does collect an Atta-ball, though. That will be very helpful.
Oh,
as he
yes.
looks for his third round of Super Jacks.
Nicely done, Jeremy. So, as Sammy told you, main blue arrows chasing them.
Here we are again. Oh, and that'll be
there's
it.
a Stranger Things feed.
One for the road.
Hopping over. Yes.
Gets one
yes.
for the road.
Very nice. 36.5 from that telekinesis multi-ball. And where are we going next? He's already got 2 modes out of the way. First stage of Upside Down. Center 4-bank targets have a countdown value. Clear them quickly, a shit ton of points. The deflections, be wary, especially if there's a UV kit. And this machine literally goes to the Upside Down that quickly. It can be blinding, but points. And his ball just chilling. Just don't flip and let it ball search. Yeah, don't lose that bonus. Good call. He's gonna have to wait for a ball search from these. There it goes. It was just chilling right behind a drop target. Not a lot that Jeremy could do. Unfortunately, lost a little bit of time, but he did get some value and did not immediately drain. Drop this down just a teensy bit. A little bit better. 157.5. Very well. And Jeremy Weaver not stopping there. It's like, I want more. Goes into his first Dimmadog. Picks up another drawing. And mind you, this is player 2, ball 1. You've still got Jameson and Sean creeping up right behind. Only unfortunate thing about going into the Dimmadog, if you start a Dimmadog before a mode, you cannot stack in a mode. If you start a mode before a Dimmadog, you can stack in the Dimmadog after. So one takes precedence. And I'm back up on Family Guy.
Dwayne is back up on Family Guy, which means Sammy had another terrible ball on Family Guy. And at least I'm set up, but dear Lord, I have forgotten how to play pinball, and that's all it is. So, Jeremy may have taken his eye off the ball there. Not entirely sure what happened. Starts his 2x. You know what? I do know what happened. Takes a 2x playfield, and the saucer popped him down the drain. But still, 133 million bonus. That's big money. Ball 1 sitting at 298. Sean here in the background going, hey, I love you, buddy, but did you really have to do that? All in good spirits, of course. We here at Reboot. Just a lot of fun. Jameson, head to the glass, just like, really? It's just gonna slide down that out lane that quickly? So, you know. Still, Jameson, fierce competitors, 2 balls to go. Can certainly pull off some big moves. Sean stepping up here, trying to figure out what music to play. Yeah, you got it, Sean. It's like, really? 300? Like, yeah, really, 300. You got this. You've done it before. But, you know, as far as competitive pinball play goes, like, that's the difference between tournament play and single player. You know, I have seen Sean put up way higher than that. But now he's got pressure. Now he's got a bar. Now it's, well, damn, if I don't make it to that much, now I'm missing out. And that pressure, just like that, he's looking at me, rolling his eyes. He's still had balls like that and put up $1 billion on this machine. He can do it. I believe in him. So Matthew Stapleton, like, you know, I've been away for so long, I don't even know if I'm player 1 anymore. Yes, Matthew, you're player 1. See it right there at the bottom of the screen. So he will go straight into his multi-ball. Looks like he's not going to bring a mode in. Maybe tactical, maybe a mistake. We'll find out at the end. Flip-flop, do you find it harder to play first in order or last? So this is one of those perpetual debates in pinball. By and large, I like to go last. I like to know exactly where my target is, and I like to know, okay, I don't need to blow up the machine, I just need a little bit to make it in the first place, and I can walk away. Either that or, hey, someone else blew it up. Yeah, it puts a little bit of pressure on me, but I'm really trying to learn to just let it go, play my own game, because somebody else blowing up the game just means I default to whatever my main strategy is as it is. So I'm working on it. Doesn't always work, but that is the goal. Occasionally, very rarely, there will be a classics game, or even on like something like Willy Wonka. You know, you might walk up to a game with two Wonka Vader locks that carry over game to game, ball to ball. You know, you might want to go second or third on like a Black Knight 2000 and hope that somebody locks a couple balls and you can come in and steal the multi-ball. I don't typically like to play that strategy because that starts relying on other players, but it's something to keep in mind. You know, there is lock stealing in some of those older games. So, oh no, unfortunately, tough but deserved drain there. You know, that was from a flipper and just missed the shot. So unfortunately, we now have some skee ball players here right behind us. How'd you end up doing? 'Cause I'm set up, but I've got a ways to go to catch up to y'all. So
Maybe Jeff, not so much y'all. You don't have a lot to do to catch me. I legit started everything you want to start in Family Guy, Ball 1 and Ball 2 and Ball 3, and immediately got punished. And my ball got stuck on the death post, which is deactivated.
Oh, good.
Jeff and I saved it. I punch back in, go into my Crazy Chris, light my mode, and drain.
Oh, good.
So, Sammy, I think you're going to be fine. I might be taking my second last place of the evening, and that's quite all right. I'm having a blast. It's been a fun night.
It's a good night.
It is. I mean, I think we've got time for one more round, at the very least, at the most least. And Jeremy Weaver just dominating the Stranger Things. 369.
Sammy walking up to her ball 2 on Family Guy, and I'm going to hop over on commentary. Jameson Younger, 11.5. He has his Demogorgon ready.
How do you get your Crazy Chris? You kept hitting the ramp.
I was hitting the left orbit to the dead end. I had it, I physically lit it, and then I finally got in it. And then the drain after we got the ball back.
Okay, so it's left orbit, because I kept hitting the ramp and it wasn't going.
If you hit the left orbit hard enough, there's a dead-end stand-up target at the very end for Chris. And Sammy needs nothing to beat me with now in Sexy Party, and yeah, she'll be okay. Sorry, Jeff was asking me. We're only on player 3 ball 2 on Stranger Things. 17. Jameson has a lot of work done on the left ramp mode. One more left ramp. We'll go into his chapter. Where's Barb? Pick off Barb. Barb not here. He did not get it the first shot. If you pick off Barb the first shot, you get 40 million. Oh, I feel that pain, Sammy. I feel that pain.
That's just how this needs to be all the way around.
Hey, at least we all drop our worst score, right? One week out of 6 doesn't even matter whether you were here or not. I would have preferably chose not to be here and playing as poorly as I am this evening, taking a 0. That's not true, though. I want to be here with all the friends. I do, always. So, thank you, Sammy. She updated some results there. And we're going to go back to Jameson's game. 44. Going to pick up a decent bonus. Did not tilt. 52. So, Mr. Sean walking up. Player 4, ball 2. Second, 8.1. So, Matthew Stapleton, 66. Jeremy Weaver blowing it out, 369. Jameson Younger, I might have said Jameson Weaver. Jeremy Weaver blowing it up, 369. Jameson Younger, 52.9. And Sean walking up, player 4, ball 2 at 8.1 mil.
We all know it just takes one good mode in this game.
One good mode, a couple
Seriously.
of good modes. Clear out a Demogorgon, clear out a Demodog. Get your 5-way combo. Build up bonus multipliers.
So many ways
and
to come back easily.
collect. Like, if you can find the right groove on Stranger Things, this game can just be like unleashed. It has so much potential. In all the in-between moments, it's frustrating.
Sorry, I'm watching Sean here. He does have a lock going on, but I'm not sure if he, what lock he has. If it's 0, 1, 2, or... Looks like he's trying to get a couple shots started mode. There we go. Ball 1 lock.
So, a couple more mode shots and a couple more locks. Sean's
Looks like
right back in the game.
He's focusing on that right ramp. He's got 2 of them lit. Needs 1 more.
I do
He has
not
a ball 2 locked.
I do not blame him for trying to get that right ramp out of the way. Plus, you can spam.
He does that upside down mode, which is a very risk reward. It looks like he completes it.
For 29.7 mil. He does complete the entire upside down. Catches, we're going left ramp.
Oh, going
And
straight
he
for multi-ball. That is smart. That close to 47 and go to multi-ball. That'll easily, hopefully, catch him up in their 20 mil.
Same time, he brings in Operation Mirkwood. So a lot of ramps will complete that, get him a drawing, and get a hell of a bonus built up.
Couple of jackpots, he'll be right in second place.
Sean Buter, currently the leader for tonight with 19 points on the money. So let's watch him continue. Let's see him build. 57, chasing down second place.
He'll probably get that bonus alone.
Oh yes, with every flip. Now Mirkwood, he's only at about 33%.
There it
for
is, super
completion.
jackpot. He is at 70 now,
And
so
now
he is secured second place.
Also up at 50% for completing his mode.
Oh, a time 3 bonus.
Yes, there it is.
Super
So
jackpot, 6 million.
kicks off a replay. No free games. No free games tonight. It's all free games tonight. Every Wednesday at Reboot. Free play pinball from open to close. Ooh, almost gets that left orbit. Return to the right ramp. Does not pick it off. Uses the spell of protection.
Smart.
It's there.
Oh, gets the add-a-ball.
And the add-a-ball. It's going to put it back at two or three.
Still has Mirkwood running, so I still see the right ramp lit. Oh, he gets ball added. Probably the swiper ball. Probably, most likely there. He is one jackpot away from a white super.
And looking hard for any right-sided shot.
Just add more time for
Right
the
loop,
mode.
right ramp, or right orb. There it goes. Hits the right orbit, feeds back down, and immediately slings into the super jackpot for
6 million.
Very nice.
Looks like it ends his continuous multi-ball. We're back in normal play.
He's still got 35 seconds to cap off this mode.
Yes, he kept getting a lot more add times. Looks like he has one more shot.
One more ramp will do it. And
He gets it.
Operation Mirkwood is a very, very challenging. I commend Sean for.
Oh, he completes the unfortunate Hearth Drain.
But this bonus. Let's
man, that was good.
see this bonus. There we go, 91. So Sean creeping back up from 8.1 to 206. All right, Matthew Stapleton, I'm sure he's got some work done. He does. He's already done his left ramp mode. His left orbit mode is very close. Now you can spam your first two modes, whichever one you build up the most from the scoop. But he takes the simple 7 million, the standard skill shot. Cannot blame him. Progress on that left orbit.
Gets that spell protection away. Nice little buffer there.
That's key. Key on this machine. Huh?
What's wrong?
That built up to your second.
Was he going for a left orbit?
There may have been a bit of confusion. From what I watched, he had one left orbit mode shot ready, completed the second, and then got his spell of protection.
Yep.
I did not see a fall into the scoop or the TV if I missed something, but
I didn't see it either. This is his what? Trapping. That's the second one, is that not right?
yes.
So it's
that
in the
is
multi-ball.
the second Demogorgon, 2-ball multi-ball. It's either 10 shots to kill 2 Demogorgons, or if you've got a smart missile left, you can tap
in
that to kill one.
Guess what I like to do? I like to save the smart bomb for the second one, because it's easy to get the first one, and if you drain, you drain. But the second one, you get the multi-ball, and you complete it, you get the chance to play around the field a bit.
I mean, like, last chance scenario, if you really just needed 5 million, you can tap it and you get a little bit of bonus, but completing them and saving it for that the bust out, trap them.
Every second or fourth.
Second and fourth, every even numbered Demogorgon mode is a multi-ball.
And we are in Demi-Dog right now.
Demodog unfortunately takes precedence over modes. You're not going to be able to stack anything else into it.
He does get a quick walk, by the way.
Can bring in telekinesis. Alright, nice trap on the right. Potentially going for that right. There it is. Lighten those locks one more time. Ooh. This very, very close little double flip that keeps it alive. And what's the mystery bringing? More time for the Demodogs.
Now, what do you want to see for Demodogs?
That is not what you want at all, but 15 seconds on that. So going for locks, I presume. Not going to time that out, try to bring in a mode.
Yes, second ball walk.
Very nice. So he's
Got
going to
5
need
seconds remaining. 4, 3, 2, 1. And breakout is done.
And lights that last and final lock, has every opportunity to bring in the mode and slung out from the sling into the left out lane. It's going to pick up a chunk of change on bonus, but probably not enough for the win. So Jeremy Weaver walks up. Player 2, ball 3, commanding lead. Definitely cushy, but Mr. Buter right behind. Player 4. He's got chances to chase him down and straight into total isolation. And he's excited. I heard a big whoop, and I do not blame him. Total isolation, phase 1. You need to hit 2 yellow flashing arrows. That's going to light your Demogorgon dead center for a super jackpot. Then that builds to 3 arrows. Hit 3, shoot dead center. Then you need 4, then dead center. The third super jackpot will add a ball manually. He does have an option to swipe a ball from his previous locks at his smart button. He's got a mystery for an add a ball. So,
and he gets a bonus ×2 already.
He's got a 2x bonus, everything going, and the potential for a 6-ball multi-ball.
There it is. Mystery is the add a ball.
All right, so now the main arrow dead center at the Demogorgon is lit. That's really where you want to be going. 4 balls in play, gets a bonus held. That's going to be paramount. That will count in.
Still trying to hit up the middle, but get a couple jackpots in between. Gets the mystery lit again. Looks like they get it finally. Nope, still trying to hit up the middle. There it is. There's one.
Yep.
Up the middle for super jackpot, 13 million. Racking up those jackpots, getting more time. Gets
and
that
a
3x.
This is going to be unbelievable. $428, and another super jackpot should give him the gratis add-a-ball, and it does. And like I told you, he's still got an add-a-ball left at the smart button if he so desires, or if he knows about it. I don't know if he
A lot
does.
of times people don't know the little secrets of the games.
Yeah, swipe a ball, could you get down to 2 or 3?
And this probably will be, or is, the last round.
We've got 3.5 minutes and 2 players to play. More than likely, this is going to be the end of episode 4.
Yep.
Our third 4-round. We've had one episode this season make it to 5 rounds. This is the third one that will cap out at 4, but hey, I mean, what do you do when people are playing well? We get the same value. It is what it is.
And he gets a quick advanced spinner there.
And did he? He has not used his swipeable yet.
I don't think he knows about it. Oh, time to scoring is lit. That'd be great. Gets up the middle for that super. And his, oh, there it is. Swipe a ball. Gets a 5x bonus. Come on, hit up the middle. Let's see what he gets.
Whatever you do, Jeremy Weaver, do not fucking tilt. Do not tilt with the 5x bonus.
Hey, there it is, up the
Swipe
middle.
ball.
14.7 million. Demi had a dog attack as what? Oh, looks like he's back in the normal play now. Does get a trap him, so he goes from total isolation multi-ball into trapper multi-ball. Time to scoring is lit. Gets a couple shots in the Demigorgon there. Almost halfway through it. Needs 1 or 2 more shots to complete it. And he finished. He's halfway done. Sorry, my bad. And unfortunately does not complete it, and we're back to normal play.
Beautiful ski slope over to the left right there. And you're back at square one after total isolation 1. You gotta do another mode on every single left and right orbit, left and right ramp, progress through 4 more chapters, and go into total isolation 2.
Oh, all that tough terrain, but he does not
looks frustrated, but he's not. 253. Good lord. Good lord. Wow. Wow. Jeff nods. I get a little salute. Jeff says, I'm done.
That's the last round. 2 more players. It's over.
Hey, and congrats on Paranoia.
Oh, yeah. Played like shit, but somehow still got third.
You didn't do as bad as I did at the fellowship, so, whatever.
My warm games were absolute crap.
Fine. But you did qualify second, right?
Yeah, I did.
And
the triad.
where's Mr. Showbuddy Matthew Stapleton?
Yeah, triad took 1 and 2 in qualifiers.
That's phenomenal. And there was a lot of players there. So.
Yeah, like what, 18?
Yeah, 18. All right, buddy. Be safe.
Yeah.
See you next week.
We're here, yeah.
Nice.
I don't think there's anything going on. I'm not sure when we'll be.
Got my niece's
Oh,
birthday,
yeah.
so I'll be
Yeah,
out
so
either way.
Sunday.
I will be there Sunday. Yeah. Sunday. Our first Sunday monthly tournament at Boxcar Greensboro is coming up this Sunday. Sean walks up saying, wow, he's got to get 520 mil. He is currently in second. He says he's playing for second, but he's already guaranteed it. Wow, making wow faces at Jeremy over here. Absolutely destroyed it. All right. Do not count out Sean Buter. Pure imagination. He knows the machine. He's got his 5-way combo nailed down. That is an additional 10 million times whatever bonus multiplier you have. So, potential for 50 million in bonus just off the 5-way combo, not including his chapters, not including Dogs, Demogorgons. Ugh. This game just adds and adds and adds. Gets his add-a-ball and currently in Trap 'em. Trap 'em is phase 2 of the Demogorgons, so he's got to kill 2 Demogorgons. They are 5 shots each, or a smart button. He takes out 1. You can see a little power bar right underneath on the score cam with a yellow line. as he hits up the ramp more and more. That's going to take down the power. Does not kill it. Back to single ball play. But mode's open. Left out lane. Kind of just like... Yeah, you put in those initials, my friend. He's stoked, too. It's always good to see Jeremy. We do not get to see Jeremy often, but he showed up last week, blew it up, showed up tonight, blew it up, and just pulled out a phenomenal... Yeah, you bow.
Good Lord.
Sean, you as well. Did they play out of order? Jeremy, Sean, Matt Jameson, correct? 43 combos. Look. Total Isolation Champion. Well deserved, 96.1. All right. That is going to... I swear, Season 5 is all about the 4-round evenings. Except for when Sammy wants to come out and win and put up 33 out of 35 points in a sole round. She deserved it. She earned it. I'm
not winning anywhere else. I gotta get something.
Fair. Well, I'm gonna close this tournament.
Lord.
Yeah.
Am I really? Oh my God! It hurts.
It hurts. It hurts. We're going to swap back over. Give me 1 second. We're going to say goodbye. Standings commentator, let me refresh these for you all. Because that's the end. And we've still got 2 more episodes. And this, certainly, Sammy is going to shake shit up a bit. Like...
11. Are you serious?
Hey, I'm right there with 16.
Points. I don't remember the
For the win tonight, Jeremy Weaver. Congrats. You earned it. Number 2, Sean. Sean, congrats. Jeff left. Bye, Pirate Jeff. Congrats on 3rd. Matthew, number 4. Congrats. Way to make it to the podium. Jameson himself, tied for 5th. My arch nemesis beats me. Pinball After Dark. Pinball After Dark. Pinball, you remember Chriselle from back in the day. Kat and Dwayne tied for 7th. We did it. Ilya, 9th. Jay, 10th. Jay probably went to go do trivia. Sammy, I love you.
I put up 80-some million on Family Guy.
Mindy beat Sean again, and Sean Leonard best place. I'm excited to see how this is going to shake up the final standings. Sammy,
You need to remind me where the link is, but let's find it, right?
if you just tap that one and go to open, and then scroll down to my series once it gets there. Yep, this one. There you go. And my series. That one. All right, so Sammy.
Hold on. We're doing this.
She's pulling the link up. She's doing shit right tonight. We're gonna show you all of this. It's so good to see you.
You as well, my friend.
Hopefully see you soon.
Yeah.
All right.
Come in last again.
Listen, you shouldn't even worry about it. You're sitting 10th out of 15 for the entire season, man.
Okay.
You did get best place tonight. Yeah. Best place. I'm sure you learned things. You've got the best t-shirt here. You've got the
Here we go.
just because we're matching. All right, we're going to come back around. This is after Season 4 now. Every player gets to drop 1. Sammy Bacon sitting in first with 72. Dwayne Marchant right behind with 69. Jeff Leone was 67 in third. Sean Pure Imagination 66 in fourth. Matthew Stapleton 63 in fifth. Kat Lake sitting in 6th out of 15 with 50 points. Jameson, 7th place with 49. Jeremy Weaver has only made it to 2 and sitting in 7th with 49. Oh, sorry, 46.
Jay, first timer, has been here every week, 45 and 9th. Sean Leonard, 36 points in 10th place. Mindy Leonard, right behind her hubby with 35. My lovely mother, she couldn't be here this week, and she's missed 2. Sitting in 12th with 29. Go Mom. Ilya, 28, 13th place. Drew, I hope you can make it out to the final 2 and be here with us. 21 points, 14th. Ellen, join us for the last 2, 16, and Chris Self, 16, off of 1. I like the speed of your scroll because it matches my word fumbles, and that's, listen, this is a small screen. We're big because we're celebrities. The screen I'm reading from, a little bit minuscule. Micro, macro. Thank you all for joining us. It's been a blast. We've got 2 more episodes. We've got finals. I've got trophies and prizes again. You know my trophies, be the best.
I love your trophies. I've got it on my
You've
desk
got
at work.
2.
I've got one on my desk at work.
Nice. I've got a couple as well, and I'm working on season 5 trophies, the last one of 2022.
Yes.
I don't know if we're rating. We're probably
Let's rate.
following somebody. We're gonna wrap up. We're gonna turn everybody's extra balls back on. We're neck and neck today. We are, and in general, I think you're right on the fringe. This guy.
Okay, we're gonna raid some Buffalo Pinball. Looks like they're on fishtails. That's very exciting. So let's do the raid. We will see you right back here at 7 o'clock every Wednesday. Have a good evening and keep on flipping. Woo!
I don't know if any of my people are still out there, but hi. Thank you for being here.
Are we done, Sammy? I think it's still live. Toodles.